Yo and hello, I am Vinny Potestivo. This is I Have a Podcast, and on our final episode of a 3-part series with mindset expert Natasha Graziano, we talk about the 5 pillars of manifestation, the very same 5 pillars we recommend when reaching your goals and achieving your creative success. Those pillars are gaining clarity, removing limiting beliefs, replacing old beliefs with new ones, expanding your vision, and taking inspired action. What you are about to hear may potentially change your life. Grab a notepad and be prepared to take inspired action. Your 5 pillars have helped me put structure to my creative process in a way that was...
We were meant to meet.
Can we share a little bit about this?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's dive in.
So you came up with these 5 pillars from clarity to inspired action.
Mm-hmm.
That's step 1 to step 5, clarity to inspired action. We have identical step 1 and step 5.
Mm-hmm.
I played around and took some creative liberties with my step 2, 3, and 4. But I'd love for you to walk me through these pillars that you've come up with.
Well, first of all, thank you that you give your, inspired steps, like saying that I helped you from that. It means the world. Like, thank you.
Oh, imagine I stole your work and I didn't give you credit.
Oh my God, love it. No, because so many people do just like take things and they don't ever say. And like, I never mind. I'm just like, you know what? People just want to get their shot, but you're so beautiful at saying.
These 5 pillars weren't mine to take. I didn't go out looking for anything other than a who. I really, truly never go out looking for what I'm looking for in casting. I've never gone out and said, I'm going to find, my job is to find the biggest star in the entire world to fill a spot. I'm not going to get it wrong. I'm going to trust the people in my world that I've surrounded myself with to get me there. So I love that here's the ego coming in, found you in this era of Clubhouse where we connected like galactic planets in the universe. And then after that, came such clarity. Tell me about these 5.
Okay, so the 5 pillars to manifesting or 5 pillars to achieving your goals are pillar 1, getting clarity of your vision.
Yeah.
So understanding, what do you want? What do you want to achieve? Because so many of my clients, students, and friends, when I ask them, what do you want? Well, I don't know. Or I want a bit of this, I want a bit of that, I want a bit of this. Honey, you can't sprinkle the salt and the paprika and the pepper and expect to have a nice meal. You got to decide, I want to put the salt on because today is going to be a bit salty. Yeah. Or I'm going to put the paprika and then decide.
Oregano or rosemary. You don't get both.
Yeah, just choose, girl. Okay, so you got to have clarity on what you want.
Genie in a bottle, by the way. Be careful what you wish for.
Oh, totally. Absolutely. Know exactly what you want. Pillar 2, remove the limiting beliefs. So you remove anything that is blocking you or stopping you from achieving your goal. Anything. And it could be things that are stored as a child, which go in between the ages of 0 to 7, stored into our subconscious mind, which come out as a habit or a memory or an issue later on in life, okay? Remove the blockages. You could use my MBS for that. You could use hypnosis. You could use NLP. There's so many different techniques you can use. Mine just happens to be the one that's like 3 years of therapy in 15 minutes. Is super fast. So I
sounds like a reasonable exchange.
Yeah, I would say that's a good one to try. So you want to get rid of anything that's stopping you from getting to where you want to go, and that means literally think of yourself like you're going along a road, and then if there's an obstacle in the middle of the road, are you going to drive through it? No. Are you going to go around it? Yeah, you're going to think about a way of how to get through it because you have to get to that destination. If you have to get to that destination, honey, you're going to find a way to get around this mission.
And mindset for me was my second. It was a surprising second step for me, I think, because I'm still working on my own mindset and accepting the powers the universe has given me. But mindset is so important it changes the alchemy of the project.
So that's pillar 2. Okay, and then you have pillar 3. Mm-hmm. Pillar 3 is replacing the old self-limiting belief with a new positive belief. So if your old belief was, I feel unworthy of being loved, or I feel unworthy of financial abundance, or I feel unworthy of getting my content out there in the world, then the other way, it would be, I feel the world would love my content. The world actually do adore my content. They love it. I feel worthy of being loved. I am loved. People love me. I'm a magnet to success. I'm a magnet to positive people and smiles. You be the opposite, okay? So you think about it, okay? And then pillar 4, you expand your vision. So make sure you're writing this down. So if you're not writing this down, somebody else is, and they're going to actually do something with it. Okay, don't let it sit on the shelf. Okay, so you take, pillar 4, you expand your vision. Okay, so how do you do that? That's through things that you watch and things that you listen to in particular. Because when you watch TV, your conscious mind goes backwards, your subconscious mind comes forwards, and you go into a trance-like state. Therefore, choose what you watch and listen to wisely, because it is going into your subconscious mind. So people who fall asleep to the TV, what are you watching to fall asleep to?
Yeah.
People who listen to podcasts relentlessly, endlessly, beautiful. Make sure you're always tuning into Vinny's podcast or perhaps my podcast. Make sure you're tuning.
Regardless of whatever the lesson learned is, it's the tone that you can depend on, right?
Absolutely.
And we just had a quick episode with Mandy Moore. She told us the input dictates the output. It's exactly what you're saying. Like what you watch changes the alchemy of what you create.
I love that. And it's alchemy, because now what you are ingesting, not just with your food, but what you're ingesting, what you listen to becomes you. So when I wanted to find love, I watched all the Christmas movies under the sun in January. Like, so what? I was just so into it. February, more Christmas movies. Like, give me more. Like, I love Christmas movies because they got me inspired for love.
Yeah.
If you want to have a successful business, watch things that are inspiring you around business.
Yes.
So I tend to lean towards podcasts now rather than a lot of TV, because I'm listening to stuff that's educating and inspiring me to do more in the world. Okay, so that is expanding your vision, okay? And really expanding your vision also can be vision boards.
Yeah.
So put a vision board in your house or put up artwork, which is helping you be inspired towards what you want. So if you want to go on holidays, put up beautiful beaches all around your house.
Yeah.
If you
and trust it, right?
Yeah.
It also sets boundaries in the best way possible. It says, here's what you're envisioning. And if you'd like to envision a little bit bigger, you always can. But also, it's nice to create in a safe space.
Oh my gosh, absolutely! I love vision boarding. I just looked at my vision board back from 2014 the other day, and it blew my mind.
Is it almost a checklist?
Almost everything. It was speak on stage with Tony Robbins. We did a big virtual conference we both spoke at.
Be on the cover of an international magazine. Be on
have the wedding of the year. New York Times.
Crush it in New York and finally get to meet
Vinny. Oh my God, amazing! Yes, babe. The stuff which has happened has been amazing.
So when you have the right people around you, you've taken inventory, you've cleared the blockage. What's the last step?
Take inspired action.
Yeah.
So you must take these steps now. You can't just think about it and let it, just happen. You must actually take action. If you do 3 small goals a day towards your main goal, just 3. So 3 small goals. So today how can I take action towards my main goal? Well, I could work out. I could go and write all the chapters that I want to do for my next book, or I could think about the content I want to create for my new podcast. Boom. 3 small actions a day is 1,095 actions a year. Honey, your side hustle of creating content is your main hustle. Like it?
I got the goosebumps on that one. By the way, I need to stop because I want to inspire. I could sit here and talk to you forever, and that's going to continue happening. For the people who are listening to this, take inspired action. I hate to work backwards from our 5-step because we literally just walked you through the 5 steps that we both passionately feel, not just for you, but for us.
We live by.
That these are steps that work. But start with inspired action. If you start with inspired action, you end with inspired action. And that's kind of like the best part of the process.
100%. Go and take inspired action today. Whether it's buy my book, which is a great step, or it's go and share this episode with a friend.
Yeah.
Or it's go and do something. I don't care what it is. Whatever works for you.
Right? Whatever
you want to do. But I hope that it takes you to the next place you want to go to.
Yeah, and whatever is waiting for you next is there too. So again, it's out there looking for you as well. Thank you for listening, Natasha. Thank you for being here, for sharing your words, your energy. As always, you're just a gift to everyone. Thank you.
Thank you. Love you. Thank you for listening, you guys. Thank you for having me.
You've been listening to I Have a Podcast with me, Vinny Potestivo. If you like what you've heard, please let this be the episode that gets you to leave us a solid 5-star review. Or you can subscribe and share us with someone you think could benefit from hearing the conversations we've had here at I Have a Podcast. The ones that help you build a sustainable approach to creativity and helps you scale your personal brand. 5-star reviews, subscribe, share, whatever you do, take inspired action, and we'll see you at ihaveapodcast.com.